Good afternoon, my name's Daniel and I'm going to be giving you a run through of your new Sterling caravan. What we're going to do is do the outside first so I can show you where everything gets plugged into, then we'll go through the inside and all the controls. The first point of call when you get onto site would usually be your gas compartment. You'll notice in here we've got the gas bottle. Now this is my gas bottle connected at the moment, just for demonstration purposes only. So you will need a gas bottle and a gas hose. The gas hose, or pigtail as they call them, screws directly onto that regulator. Right onto the off side of the caravan we've got the water inlet. Now the actual pump is supplied with the caravan, which just plugs into the side of the van like so, and push the flap down to hold it into position. Just to the left of the water inlet we've got the ventilation cover for the water heater. So if you're using the water heater on gas, you must take this cover off, but if you're using it on the electric, you can leave it on absolutely fine. Just here we've got our electric area, so the mains cable plugs into there as you can see. My leisure battery is fitted. Again, you will need a leisure battery in line if you've either got one yourself or you will need to purchase one. In the front locker there is a bag and a bracket for your leisure battery. And then down here we've got our waste outlets. Now this is designed to take the 32mm grey waste pipe. I don't know if you've got any, but if not you will need to purchase some of that. Anything that goes down the sink plug holes will come out of one of those two outlets. Now on the back of the van you've got two corner steadies, one either side. For the purpose of a handover we only need one down for stability. And on the side of the van here, going around to the near side or the door side, we've got our toilet area. Now the top part is where you fill the toilet flush up, watering can or a jug, and pour it straight into there, approximately 7 litres of fresh water and the pink fluid if you want to use it. Underneath that we've got the cassette itself. At some point this will need emptying and a light will come on inside the caravan to tell you when that is full. You've got two AA batteries there for that fill light. At the front of the van we've got an exterior Gas Bbq point. You can buy an optional adapter that goes into there that will allow you to put a hose onto it and run a Gas Bbq off the caravan gas bottle. And then here this is purely just an exterior access locker door. To the right we've got an exterior 230V socket, and for the front corner steadies it's the hole just there. That's everything on the outside. Moving on to the inside, as you can see in the doorway we've got your corner steady winder, and then in the wardrobe area we've got the controls. Now on this control panel we've got two areas. We've got the electric 230V point and then the 12V point. So when you are driving along, ideally you want that on the car setting to allow the power to come from the car and charge the leisure battery and the fridge while it's in transit. When the van is in storage, make sure that switch is in a middle position. That'll prevent it from draining your battery down. And then when you're on site using the caravan, you want it on van position. Just here we've got our water pump switch. Down is on, up is off. So that's got to be turned on for the taps to work. And underneath we've got our main trip switches. We've got a space heater switch. Now this has got to be turned on for the electric heating to work in the van. Water heater, so that's the immersion heater on the electric hookup only. And battery charger. Let's demonstrate the charger working. If I turn that off, you'll notice my battery voltage has gone down. Turn it back on again and the voltage has jumped straight back up. So when you are on an electric hookup, that will be charging your leisure battery. So when you first set the caravan up, you do want to be filling the onboard immersion heater. And to fill that, it's just a matter of turning the tap on and waiting for the water to come through. And all you're doing here is filling the 10 litre immersion heater from the barrel outside, waiting for a steady flow of water. You can see from the steam there it's hot already. That's only because I've had it on for demonstration purposes. The cold comes straight from the barrel, straight through the tap. So that's what you're looking for, a nice steady flow of water. And once you've got that steady flow, you can turn the water heater on just in there. If you are wanting to turn the water heater on electric, over on this side there's a switch that says Ultra Store with a flame on it. That's the that's the gas water heater. The gas water heater, all you have to do is turn that like so. There is a very faint green light just there, as you can see, and you can adjust the temperature by turning the dial. Now after a few moments that green light is going to go red, and the reason for that is the cover on the outside is fitted. You must take that cover off for it to work on gas. Another reason it'd go red is if your gas bottles run out. Now to the left of that we've got another switch. Now this switch is for the electric heating within the caravan. So the electric fire runs on 500, 1000 or 2000 watts, depending on the ampage of your site, and obviously the higher wattage you're using, the quicker it warms up. The thermostat is the dial in the middle, like so. To allow the fire to warm up takes about half an hour, and what you want to do is turn your thermostat right up to get the fire nice and warm, and then when you've got heat kicking out of the fire we can put the fan on. Now this fan has an auto setting, which is the ideal one, so then that will regulate itself and that will disperse the heat from the fire through the vents around the van. You've also got a manual setting and you can adjust the speed of it by turning that dial. In the middle the fan is off. Now the fire must be in the off position like that to allow the heater to warm up. So when you first turn the heater on, make sure that is in the off position, otherwise it'll be cooling it down as it's trying to warm it up. To the left we've also got the gas fire. Now the gas fire is simple, you just turn the valve round, push it down and spark. Okay, very difficult for you to see, but down there is a pilot light, we'll just caught it just there. And again, allow the fire to warm up and then you can put your fan on. So the heating system and the hot water system is very straightforward. On the opposite side we've got the fridge. Now caravan fridges have three separate power sources. Zero is off. If you want to have it on the gas, you turn it to the flame like so. On the other side you push the valve in and watch that red line. That red line will move up until it's in the green. Once it's in the green it's lit and you can release the valve, and that's now lit on gas absolutely fine. If you want to have it on the electric hookup you just turn that to plug, and if you want it on the car battery when you are driving along it is the battery setting. It's a common misconception, people think the battery setting is the leisure battery of the caravan. It is not, it is only the car when you're driving, and it's designed to keep an already cold fridge cold in transit. The thermostat for the fridge is just there. In the height of summer you want it quite high, in cooler months you can have it halfway so it's not using as much power. But other than that, it's a fridge. In the kitchen area we've got the cooker. It's got an electronic sparker, runs off the 12 volt, and as you can see if I turn the valve round, push it in, and there we go. Okay, very difficult for me to hold and click at the same time, but I'll do my best. There we go. This one is an electric hob, so you have got to be on electric hookup for that one to work. And also there is a cut-off safety switch within the lid, so if that's not all the way back it will not work, and if it drops down it will cut the gas off. I'll just demonstrate the oven and the grill to you as well. The grill to the right. There we go. There is supposed to be a gap in the middle. As you can see there is no holes in the burner. That's perfectly normal. And then we've got the oven down below. And there we go. Like any gas appliance, do hold the valve in for a second to make sure it is taken okay. So I'll leave that lid up for a second while that cools down. Now if we move our way to the front of the van, I can show you underneath the front seat the water heater itself. Now when you finish your holiday you are supposed to drain that water heater. There's a yellow tap on the floor to do so. You lift that tap up vertically, and that'll drain the tank onto the floor outside. Then you'd open all the taps in the caravan to let the air through the system. In the front drawer we've got an owner's manual for you, and then also the rest of the cupboards we've got a multi-directional digital TV aerial. That red light will go steadily lighter the stronger the signal. You can manipulate the position of the aerial by undoing the collar at the top, lift it up and turn it around. And the H just shows you that the aerial is currently at its horizontal position. If you were to turn this, you'll notice it goes red to V, and that's telling me it's now at vertical. So it's just improved in the signal, and as you can see the light has gone brighter, and the reason for that, the signal has improved. Just remember before you tow the caravan to put it back down to horizontal, like so. Undo the collar, pull it down and point it forwards and make sure it's tightened back up. Okay, so that's the main appliances taken care of. If we just step into the bathroom, you'll notice we've got the cassette toilet. Now the toilet on this caravan is a manual flush. Before you use the toilet you have to open a trapdoor, which is a lever down the back just here, like so. The flush is a manual flush, so you just lift up and push down, and then a red light will come on just there when the cassette needs emptying outside. Close the cassette trapdoor when you're finished. The vanity unit, you've just got a hot and cold, as you can see, but then that also pulls out, hooks up there and doubles up as the shower. Now on the shower you need to remember that the hot water tank is only 10 litres. And the final thing to show you on the inside, in this front left hand cupboard you've got the CD radio, so press that one to turn it on. So there's your radio, press that one there, and that's where you can put the CD in. Press and hold the blue button again to turn it off. That completes the tutorial. If you do have any questions about the caravan, don't hesitate to give our customer support team a call. The number is 01159 387 240. If not, hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much.